These are the top 4 solar scams you should watch out for and what the actual truth is behind them. First, that I'm sure we're all familiar with, is free solar. Guys, there's no such thing as free solar. There is solar for $0 down when you finance or lease a system, but that still means that there's a payment after the system gets installed. So it is nice to pay $0 out of pocket, but there's always going to be a payment associated with it after it's installed. Anything about a secret government program and click to see if you qualify, it's only available in certain areas. It's just a bait and switch, because once you get on the phone, they'll say, oh, you actually aren't in an area that qualifies, but this is what we can do for you. Now, there is a federal tax credit of 30% of your system and certain other state incentives, but it's never going to pay for 100% of your system. Get paid by your electric company. What they're referring to is net metering or solar buyback plans, where your excess energy gets sold back into the grid, and then they credit your bill or give you a little bit of a check at the end of the year. To be clear, no one is getting rich off of net metering. It's just a way to completely offset your bill, despite the fact that you don't produce energy in the nighttime, so you overproduce during the day. And to refer back to a previous point, you are still paying for the solar system. Never pay an electric bill again. Now, in certain states, it is possible to eliminate most or maybe even all of your electric bill in certain months. But in most cases, you still at least would have to pay the fixed cost to be connected to the grid, usually $10 or $15. And in Texas, for example, there's TDU fees sometimes, depending on the plan that you have. So you most likely, even with a good offset solar system, will have a small electric bill here and there. Also, if you start using more energy down the road than your system produces, you still have to pay that. You're still connected to the grid. You're not disconnecting from the grid. You are still having to pay for anything that your system doesn't produce. So all these scammy ad tactics are just partial truths to try to get people on the phone and then actually tell them the truth about it. If you want to get some real info about solar and what it actually is and what the actual benefits are, check out eaglemountainsolar.com, where you can read a ton about it or set up a free consultation with us here. Comment below for any other questions.